Barry, I interviewed you, I think it's 9 years ago, when you'd written a book called The Values Code, and you were saying people are important. What's happened in the last 9 years?
Well, lots of great things. Facebook came along, MySpace came along, Twitter, if you're Twittering, and realized people that are really important in terms of their social interactions, and now they're important in business. So in 9 years, when I started this business, till today, social technologies has changed the fact that people really matter.
Right. I was going to say, you're on a panel that says the business of social networking. Beyond those companies who produce the social networking software, what is the business of social networking for other businesses?
Great question. I think currently the business of social networking is really tools-based. It is basically giving a piece of software to a company to do a better job interacting with their customers or employees, allowing them to have real conversations. The future is going to be the reverse of that, which is where the business of business is social networking. And examples are happening, like NBCU is a client of ours, and they're realizing the community is our business. Everything else is ancillary, including the products we sell, the information we deliver. The core is our community, and that's just beginning now.
Okay. If loyalty and referral are the keys to long-term success, which I think they are in terms of building a customer base and the community, what is the role of social media in building loyalty and referral?
Well, so I'm going to argue it's not the core to business right now, loyalty and referral. You're arguing it should be. I'm going to argue I'm 55 years old now, a little older than I was last time when I met you, and I can't think of any companies that treat me loyally or respectfully and say, well, let's continue our conversation. I'd like to, I've sold you 4 cars, like General Motors. Why don't I sell you a 5th? They don't care. And after all these years, they're going to go bankrupt. Most companies don't have any loyalty programs, have no way to interact with me on a continuous basis. And ultimately, if I'm not buying, they don't even care about me. So although they give a lot of what I'd call homage to loyalty and respect, I think they don't do much. As we move to a social, relational world, which is what's beginning to happen, our kids do it, my kids do it, 21 and 19 now, the world will all be about loyalty and reputation and how I interact with you. And in fact, we won't interact once every 9 months. We'll interact every 9 minutes, you and me, whether it be on Twitter or on Facebook. And we will be respectful of each other and loyal to each other. And that will change the face of business.
Okay. And by the way, I was saying it's a should. I wasn't saying it was the way it
Good,
really
because
is.
I was going to say, if you know some of those companies, I'd like to know who they are.
Now I'm going to ask you one. I read one of your blogs, and you lost one of your key players early this year.
Correct.
The person that you described as your social media...
BFF.
Yes.
Best friend forever.
She was 22.
Correct.
And from the blog, it said that she was not finding satisfaction within the corporation. What advice do you have for other folks who need to learn how to retain those people to prosper in this world?
So, great question. So long as Donald Trump is wealthier than I am, which he is, and he's a hero because he says, you are hereby fired, so long as that is the mental model, right? Not you're loyal, not that I care about you, that I can make $1 billion by arguing you're fired, I think people are going to be disheartened in the business world because as far as I'm concerned, you and I were there before, people are just expenses. When we start losing money, we fire our people. We don't fire our chairs. What she was saying to me, Barry, is you're the only guy I know that really cares about people, literally fundamentally care about people and building a whole business about it. When companies realize people are really their most important assets and start socializing with them, making it personal, connecting with them on a Facebook level, I don't mean Facebook technologies, but on a personal and social level, then businesses will truly prosper, will be truly innovative, and the woman who left me, who was 22 years old, will come back into the workforce like all of her peers to say this is a cool place to work called businesses.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Barry Liebert.
Thanks for having me today.